There's a particular kind of exhaustion that comes not from doing too much, but from thinking too much. It happens in the spaces between moments, in the shower, before sleep, during conversations where your body is present, but your mind has already left the room. Overthinking is not about thinking too much. It's about thinking without awareness. The same cognitive ability that allows you to create, to solve problems, to see patterns others miss, that same power, when turned inward without control, becomes a prison.
You are not broken. Your mind is not defective. Overthinking is a misdirected superpower, a gift pointed in the wrong direction. The mind overthinks because it believes a simple equation: more thinking equals more safety. If I can just figure this out, if I can predict every outcome, if I can replay this conversation one more time, then I'll finally be okay. This is not a personality flaw. It's a survival response. But here's the paradox. The problem is not your mind. The problem is your identification with it. When you believe you are your thoughts, you have no distance from them, no perspective, no freedom. The first type of overthinking lives in the past. Rumination is the endless replay of old moments, old mistakes, old conversations. I shouldn't have said that. If only I had done things differently. Why did I let that happen? The mind doesn't replay these moments to torture you. It replays them because it's trying to rewrite history in imagination. It's searching for the version of the past where you didn't mess up. The brain wants closure. It wants control. It believes, if I think about this enough, I can prevent future pain. But memory is not logical. It's emotional. Each replay makes the loop stronger. Rumination drains present moment energy. While you replay the past, life is happening now, and you are not here for it. You are ruminating if the thought begins with, I should have, or why did I? It loops endlessly. It leaves heaviness, not insight. It keeps you looking backward while life moves forward. The second type of overthinking lives in the future. Future anxiety is the endless projection of what might happen. What if I fail? What if they judge me? What if everything falls apart? Your brain evolved to predict threats. But modern life has no clear endpoint to uncertainty. So the mind keeps scanning, keeps preparing, keeps running simulations of futures that may never arrive. Future anxiety creates emotional time travel. Your body reacts as if imagined threats were real. Cortisol rises. Clarity drops. You are not preparing. You are panicking in advance. You are stuck in future anxiety if your thoughts begin with, what if? They escalate quickly and never arrive at action. Future anxiety doesn't solve problems. It rehearses disasters. The third type of overthinking lives in the present. Analysis paralysis is when thinking blocks action. You research, you compare, you optimize, but you never begin. The mind believes perfect understanding must come before movement. If I choose wrong, what does that say about me? But clarity does not come from thinking. It comes from moving. Analysis paralysis often hides fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of commitment. As long as I'm still thinking, I haven't failed yet. But you also haven't lived yet. You are in analysis paralysis if your mind is busy, but your life is paused. You have more information than you need, and less clarity than when you began. So, what do? You don't fight the mind. You don't force it to stop. You observe it. You are not your thoughts. You are the awareness watching them. When you name the pattern, I'm in the past. The mind is rehearsing disasters. I'm thinking to avoid feeling. You create distance. And in that distance, there is freedom.
Overthinking is noisy, compulsive, emotional. Deep thinking is calm, intentional, spacious. The difference is not what you think, but how you relate to thought. The goal is not to stop thinking. The goal is to stop being trapped inside thought. When you observe the mind, it settles, not through force, but through presence. The mind is a powerful telescope, but only when you step back and look through it, instead of living inside the lens,